So shameful. Childish Sussexes encountered disaster and nasty competition, trying to bring the royals down. As Princess Azula of the Fire Nation once said, "Don't flatter yourself, you were never even a player." No one could accuse the Sussexes of not being on trend. Just days after the publication of an official picture of the royal family they left behind in Britain, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle released new photos of themselves. Somehow they believe there is a competition. Someone should explain to them that they're not even in the game. The couple are shown attending the One Young World Summit for Youth Leaders in Manchester last month. The first image shows Meghan in a red blouse and matching trousers, with a chunky gold ring and earrings. The Duchess stands face on, looking into the camera and holding one of Harry's fingers. The Duke stands behind her at an angle, smiling in a smart black suit and tie. The stance is reminiscent of the couple's 2021 Time magazine photo shoot, in which Meghan stood in the centre and Harry stood at an angle behind her with a hand resting on her shoulder. In the second image, taken just moments before the opening ceremony of the summit, the couple are standing next to one another, side on to the camera, holding hands and looking out at the audience. The pictures of Harry and Meghan overshadowed images of the King and the Queen Consort's successful first public visit since the end of the royal mourning period. Charles and Camilla were met with large crowds as they undertook one of the late Queen's last wishes and conferred city status on Dunfermline in Scotland. There is no suggestion the Sussexes deliberately timed the release of their images in an attempt to eclipse the King's visit, but it's illustrative of the fact that since they moved to the US, they've not coordinated their activities with those of other members of the royal family, resulting in several clashes. Harry and Meghan's new photos came as the first official portrait of King Charles with Queen Consort Camilla was being studied with affection and fascination all over the world. By their side stands the Prince of Wales, his eldest son and heir, clearly a good deal taller than Charles, and the newly appointed Princess of Wales, his wife. However, it's also a reminder that the royals are always on duty, even when they have to summon every inch of self-control, as they did during the public grieving for the Queen, who for them was a mother, grandmother and great-grandmother, as well as the monarch. The unspoken elephant in the room is the absence of the King's younger son, Harry. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are a liability to the royal family, even with new hopes of reconciliation, which were ignited at Her Majesty's funeral. Journalist and royal commentator Kinsey Schofield discussed their unique position in the firm following their recent return to the US. Harry and Meghan right now are proving to be a liability to the monarchy. I think that if they do want to work their way back in, it's going to take a long time to establish trust, and they should work for it. I don't think it's as easy as we've had a death in the family, so let's just move back in. They've done hurtful things, specifically the Oprah interview, that was just as detrimental to the monarchy as the death of Princess Diana. That's how horrible the feedback was for the royal family after the Oprah interview. Kinsey stressed that though many of Harry and Meghan's hurtful actions have taken place since they moved to the US, recent revelations about their apparent poor behaviour while they were working royals have also damaged their reputation.